Okay, I am back. Hopefully to have a play session where I finally open the last room of the house, maybe open up a couple more Newmans, and then just get into the grind of reading the last books and spending all the lessons. I'm beginning to think I probably should not set this as a goal, as it's going to become heavier and heavier to spend all these lessons. We're going to have to break that up quite a bit, like do some lessons, do something else, do some lessons, do something else. Because at this point right now I can end the game. I'm dead sure that I could just do whatever's necessary and get out with a victory, but I'm not here for just a victory. I'm here to explore. So let's see what happens. We still have our first task, of course. Open up all the rooms. And so what's my next task after that? I have 2 more lessons to spend. Okay, let's categorize this book over here. Something we're probably not going to need. We'll categorize it with health. At, not this desk, that desk. Let's try to move quickly and make decisions quickly. So, alright, so we have Moth and Heart, and we have to find something that isn't committed. So we do as we do. Snow Stories is not committed, but it is not aligned correctly. So pay no attention to that. Inks of Power is not aligned, but it's not. I'm holding on to that or something, right? I think I want it 1 level higher. So, just keep looking. Staring at the blinking lights. Very much wishing that we had a proper search. But it looks like I have to drop all the way down to level 1s. And the good news here, at least, is that they'll go quickly. Yeah, so Heart and Moth, neither one is really all that important to me. Just find something. Heart, quenchings, and quellings. The rare and beautiful Heart Winter skill. Alright, we'll do that. Quenchings and quellings. Put you up top and hope I don't have to research. So I need 3 Heart and Winters. And that'll level it up twice. And it'll bring us to end of day. Beautiful. And then tomorrow, we'll read a book. Who could have thought we would do that? What does this even want, this desk? Just kind of Arab or Trist or Whist, I guess. And then right here. Then you want some Whist. And then just go get a Winter book. Right there, right there. And Faust. Beautiful. That should be an easy day, right? Is there anything we need to raise? We can probably go get a Wind in Waiting. No, an Ascendant Melody. Once we have one of those, it's just nice to have around, you know? Now, what do we have? It's a 16 Grail book. An enormous Grail tome. Which I don't really have space for anywhere. Yeah, well, we'll stick it there for now. Try to remember to come back to it. Can't go on here, can it? No. Do I have any more books to categorize? There's probably more coming there, but we'll see. Thankfully, Coral doesn't read. I don't know if Mr. Musician's useful at all. So here we have Musician, Sky, Rose, and Nectar. New? Nectar? Okay. Nectar. Yeah, so we're going to raise up his Nectar. Will do. Not a problem. Off you go now. And then we get all of our lessons. And then, have I sorted? Apparently I have. Very sad. Quenchings and quellings. And this lesson and this memory with this effort. And we'll do you again in 30 seconds. Then we're kind of done for the day, right? Should I read? That's typically what one does when one is done with the day. My friend, you need to get more nectary, which means there are pears in your future. Yep. Ba-bing. Learning that technique made everything go so much faster. Then probably another health, right? And I'm gonna go get an Ascendant Melody. Because it is nice to have that, eh? No? Strings and songs, right? Ascendant Harmony. Come with me. What's this gonna be? Thunderskin's Paean into a... that's the Swaddled Thunder, right? Right there. So now you need to get to 14, if I'm correct. So it's going to be cake time, and then some pears, and then a drink. That'll get you there. Okay, good. Level 3. Not on the tree yet, maybe someday. Guess we read this book, huh? Oh, it's in Crack Track. The White Jade Tablet. I finally bought it. Why do I bought it in order to have it, so it wouldn't come up to auction anymore. I guess the Red Book of Brittany. Let's read you. Only one book today. Go get the Rose Newman. Oh, I didn't get the Grail Newman from my the Nectar Newman from my buddy here. Well, he's not going to need it, so guess I didn't need the pears either, eh? Oh well. Playing inefficiently is still playing. Ramsland. Good. Alright, there you go. And now you need cake time. Yeah, cake time. Should remember to give him the Newman next time. I should remember how to play the game, on occasion at least. Cake time. Now you need a drink of dandelion wine. Right? Let's go to the hospitality cabin and see if I have a proper serving somewhere. Right there? No. I do not have a proper serving of dandelion wine. I am an atrocious host. Dandelion wine. There you go. On the shelf. In the inventory first, and then on the shelf. Then pour out, serve appropriately. Thank you. And then we serve our very useful friend some dandelion wine. It's a game about buffs. Buffing. Good. Alright, there's our Ascendant Harmony, should we ever need it. There is our Newman, and we do need it. And now we're going to read a Rose Book. So right here. So Rose Book, with our enormous Rose skill, with some fat. So we're almost there. Oh, can we read a bigger book? Where's our biggest Rose Book? So we got the Newman right there, and we got the Globe right there. Is there a 16 Rose Book somewhere? Wait, I've read these. This is all familiar to me. Tower Rises. It's a phonograph record. How am I going to do that? 14, but it's in Ericapean. What are you? 16 and in VAC? I can do you, right? Let's read this very difficult tome. I'm interested to see what's going to spit out. Okay, I'll summon 17 rows to read this book. Where has she gone? I know the answer to that. She goes everywhere. Now it's time for you to open up. No, open up the one that's not a dead end. Go investigate the menacing phosphorescence. Meanwhile, I have to do this a lot more. Go explore the sea cave. Oh, I've used all my health. No, I need moon or grail. Okay, good. Again, I need moon or echoes in the endless night. I have to do that a lot more. In fact, let's go look on the moors. Last time I went hunting out here, I found a dog, right? There's nothing better than finding a dog. And go along the beach just to do something? Sure. Yeah. Snow stories? Yes, with snow stories in my heart, I'll go along the beach. And I should consider some furniture. I was going to consider this, right? Let's investigate this object and see if it's anything interesting. I know there's secrets. We all know there's secret. A thick deposit has accrued to the bottom of the stand. 100 years of rain applied to 100 winters of mud. Well, yuck. Now, do the same thing for the couch, please. Maybe find some coins in it. I know that's going to work. I know I'm not going to be able to search every item in this game, but I feel like finding a penny in the couch cushions is very much in theme for this entire universe. Carved in the back by the maker. Be with me a little while. Hearts and flowers have also been carved by an unauthorized but skillful hand. Nice. It's pleasant. Let's look into the minor horns here. Meanwhile, we have a new room, right? We have the deep light caves with the things and a natural boss trainer. Finally, is this the first one? May very well be. But I don't know what this does. It allows you to use 2 memories and 2 soul cards. In order to do stuff. I suppose that is useful on its own, right? But I can't really say why. Anyway, on with the investigations. I'm looking at antlers. I don't have anything to save. Alright, so we've gathered in summer, and we found some wood. It's fuel, it's material, it's wood. It's better than bad, it's good. And we found a shell. I'm going to do a test with that in a second. And we found Eva's locks. That's less interesting right there. From the corals. Like, there's got to be something good in there, right? Eva's locks goes there. The wood goes over there by the bench. And the shell I'll have plans for. Meanwhile, we read a book, right? No. That's the antlers. Someone is scratched derisively on one horn. Pray thou upon this. Okay. Anyway, big book. We have read an enormous book. Where has she gone? The Speeth. Perhaps a single adept, perhaps a council of scholars. Hypothesizes secret events from limited evidence with persuasive accuracy. The vagabond is recorded to have traveled not only the manses and the wood, not only all 9 continents, but also place forbidden to other hours. From our gossip and invisible lore, Speeth deduces the vagabond has visited nowhere. but that she will not return. He also asserts she has yet to visit the glory, but that invariably this must be her goal. Now it's an intuition book. And 3 lessons of sand stories. How is our intuition? I mean, it's not new, right? So I really should just take this and pitch it on just a random desk somewhere. Because it's not new. I'm just sticking it up here. There you go. Nice. This means I can raise up Inks of Power one more time, right? You are not committed. Can you be committed? In the 9th position? In the 6th position? Yes. It's Horomachistry and Hushery. So we can go here, and I'm going to laze it up once more, just to make sure it is hugely powerful when it comes time to use it. Maybe once more after that, because scale is so hard to come by. I have the memories for it. Let's see. I need to level this up. I will need 6, count them 6, rows and scale memories. Let's see what I can do, right? Sight and touch are not what I'm looking for here. I suppose I could use this and hear a sound, right? That sounds plausible, eh? Not right now. Maybe I'll try that. But anyway. No. No. Okay, 1. No. Okay, this is not looking good already. We're at 1. 2. 3. 3. 4. So we are at 4 natural memories. And then 5 for the earthquake name, I guess. And then 6 for the occult scrap. 7 for the enduring reflection. 8 for the wind and waiting. So I can get up to 8 of these, but I have to use increasingly more severe means. Alright, that's a challenge, eh? I can do this. Anywho, let's go next. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Inks of Power to level 8 if I can get it. It'll be forever before it gets on the tree. Alright, over here. Toss in Shaft, toss in a Pound, have to go do that. And I'm gonna listen to this shell to see what happens, right? Because I believe that should give a sound. No, wait, 9 for the Rose Newman. I forgot about you. Okay, so I can get 9 memories. So there's 1. None of these others count. We'll go over here. Just try not to run myself out of anything. Alright, here's another. Right there. That is now 2. And here's 3. That's 3. And this will be 4. Then the Newman will be 5. I have to this around. And then the occult scrap will be 6. And then I can just reread that to get it. Alright, good. Do we have a good day? We don't. Oh, we have a visitor. We have a guest. What have I learned? Regret. Oh, that's for taking apart the seashell. I thought I would hear a sound. Oh, I did it again. As I do so often. Alright, in there with my health, and now actually with that. Ah, what a waste of life. Okay. And here we have 5. We want to get actual 6. Okay, right there. Passive musician. Oh, I should get him up to nectar again. Alright, so, and over here we have MCO Constance Lee, who doesn't actually have anything to offer me except money. We will talk to you and hopefully not forget about you. I would honestly give you a book for a penny. A literal penny. Not like something close to a penny. It has to be an actual penny. Meanwhile, do the thing I said I was going to do, right? And then it's going to be with you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, and the occult scrap. And then the effort will, of course, be FET. There we go. And now I can do this again tomorrow. Slightly stronger. I have to remember to read the newspaper. Anyway, my friend, I have to go get your Newman. He needs a nectar Newman? Yep. Right there. This is in Deep Mandaic. And then just read it with anything, right? Anything that's not my health. Why can I not read with anything right here? Okay, good. And now, give you my health. Your goal is 14 still, right? Or is this 15 now? No, 14. Easy enough, right? Oop. And we'll give you some dandelion wine, which I still don't have served appropriately. There you go. And then the Newman will give him everything he needs, so I don't even have to give him. Huzzah! Look at it glow. We're going to level it up once more. Which means I have to go read you again, right? Just this. Go get an occult scrap. And after this, we shall be ready, right? Nice. Nothing's history when it first happens. Then our friend, which we're not ready for yet. Now we're ready for our friend, and this Newman, and you will be ready. Then we can talk to Connie. Connie's thinking things over. Good. Good. Open up the Malachite altar. Then I should investigate it with the that skill. This skill. Tridecima Hyra. I swear there's going to be something there. Hello, Connie. Just know what you're interested in. The affair of Apollo and Marissus. This opera in Paris. I smell trouble. She wants sky. She's interested in 4 sky, which, allow me just to describe, is a pathetic amount of sky, Connie. Utterly pathetic. I'm worried about the audience. I'm worried about the backers. I'm very worried about their tenor. And I'm very, very worried about the caterers. I know, I'm a worrier, but I don't understand enough about the work and its consequences. Help me up. Okay, so... here you go, Connie. Here's your book. I'll talk to our cousins of the duties in Paris. Perhaps it's not as bad as I thought. Enjoy, Connie. I hope you leave a tip. Meanwhile, let's not think about what's happening underneath the library. Oh, horrible things. I suppose I have time, don't I? Catalog that book. And tomorrow at dawn. Maybe at night. Maybe at night. Lethe. Yeah. Alright. More splintrias. Beautiful. Should do something with the beeswax. I've never crafted with it. Alright, so... Bong. Nighttime. Here we have a corrupted... Oh, my Faust is fascinated. This is cursed. The signs are unmistakable. A fifth-eyed curse which has wrenched open the unwilling eye of my soul. Well, crap. 7 nectar is not that hard nowadays. Alright, we have, like I said, books. Always a problem. Don't read. Never learn to read. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Anyway. See, you would think that... Oh, I can't even put this skill in? This is their altar, isn't it? Huh. And the horned axe? No. This is the only place where it can go? Calcite altar. Chore. It's just talking about a beguiling memory. Like, this isn't... Like, previously it had shown a secret of the house. But I guess I just didn't read the book right or something. I don't know. Big question right now is this someplace I can heal my Faust? It is. I need to get 7 nectar. Well, what can we do? What's our biggest nectar skill? Drums and dances? Oh, it's only level 5. Then I need my health up. We'll get this tomorrow. Just take care of it, bro. No, wait. Right there, right? Then my scrambled Faust. Drums and dances. No, I need nectar, unfortunately. Tomorrow. We fix this tomorrow. As for right now, it's been a good day. Kinda. Till I decided I wanted to read a book. Never read. Never, ever read. Anyway, we gotta level this again. We gotta do lots of stuff. First off, you go there. Probably you go there, right? And that's just enough to cure me. Now I have to go get something nice to drink. Nice sip of dandelion wine, I believe. That's what we need. Wait. Are you a restorative? Yeah. Cure my malady. That will be done. Meanwhile, we'll just pretend this isn't happening. Won't be the first person to stumble into the bar reeking of something unnatural. Meanwhile, it is time to now get 7. Count them, 7. Memories of Rose and Scale. Thankfully, this isn't terribly difficult. I mean, it's a little bit tedious, but it's not terribly difficult. So that one... This one's goes right there. Good. Yeah. Which one was I just doing there? I wish I knew. Wish I was paying attention. So this is 3. I'm feeling I missed this one on the first time. This is 3. And over here I'm at 4. I'm at 4 memories. And this goes. Was this do I just started reading? I wish I was paying attention. And there's that, and then this. That's missing the book. So here's 1, 2, 3, and this will be 4. 4 right here. Okay. And then I just need not you, not you, not you. This one. I'm pretty sure. Then just get the Newman out. And then we're ready, right? This is going to be Ramsund again. And then probably my Faust. That should be it, right? Then we can level it 1 more after this, just to show dominance. Let's find out. Another cloudy day, useless to everyone. 7, that's correct. Alright, Mr. Fugitive is almost certainly useful. Good, 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 good. Now, we level Inks of Power with you. And we put that, and 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 that. And then Skulking Fugitive, right? That. Up to level 8. Can you hear it pulsing with power? I'm going to get it all the way to see what happens. Because I still have a couple more. The Earthquake Name, the Enduring Reflection, all those can go in. Anywho, Mr. Fugitive can definitely be of service here. Scale right there. Scale right there. Edge. So scale, I guess, right? See how scaly I can get him. And should I think about that beforehand? So he's at 4, and then here's 5, 6, and then the Newman will be 11, and the Hourglass will be 12, and I'm not sure there is any scale at all in liquid form. Oh, there is. There's lots. It's going to get to 12. It's going to 13. Serpent Milk might work. Save the liquid. Oh, a Skin Chuck Mead would work too. Do I have any knifey things I need to do? Is there any edge? Not really, no. He's free to drink the Serpent Milk. Alright, cool. Not sure exactly why you're so expensive, given that you are, after all, a fugitive. Okay, let's go get him his Newman. It's the same Newman I'm using over there, but you know, this time it's going to be for him. The Newmans really do distort the game. Not sure if I really like that aspect of them. I mean, it's nice to have, certainly, but it changes the nature of the game, and I am not sure if that is a good thing about that. Look at that. Level 8. And then look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder what happens after that. I wonder if anything happens after that. There's only one way to find out, eh? Okay, now put the this in there, right? And then he's ready. And then pop. Then we have another book. Huge book about the Colonel doing what the Colonel does. Pop. Newman. Get him up. Shove the Newman in his face. He is at 12. We have to look for scale food, right? Or just give him the skin chuck mead. That would be... cuckoo honey is the most expedient way to do it, I think. Yep, that's what we will do. See, it's easy to get to 15 with the Newman, whereas without it, it's a little bit of a struggle. Oh, we gotta look at stuff. We have to look at these horns. That's what we are. See all these things that were right under my nose the entire game. Okay, my friend. 15 scale. Go see Saint Tentrito. Say hi to him for me. I will not be going to see him myself. BD is scratched on one antler. Brian DeWolf was a prolific and successful hunter in his time. Was it Brian? Was it Brian? Was it Brian? Still don't have the genealogy all the way down. Anywho, I believe that's everything in this room. No, there's paintings to consider. What a boring painting. I hate going to galleries and seeing things like this. Just no anything, please. Signed Brulot and dated 1902, long after the librarian of his name left Hush House. She did come from a family of painters. That's Natalia Brulot, the 5th librarian. Meanwhile, look at this picture. This is the picture of the donkey, painted by the librarian who liked donkeys. No one else does. For some reason, this donkey has human eyes. There is also a cigarette holder, with no cigarette sticking coyly out of the corner of its mouth. Painted by Teresa Blake. Okay. Okay, Teresa. There's Saint Tentrito. I don't want to click. Oh, I don't like Aries. Tentrito. Who is 4 times winged, for the Scillamafectra kind, the Glateroforge kind, the Thritterage kind, and the kind within. This is memory. It can use 3 memories here. I don't understand what the blank is for. What's the blank for here? What happens if I toss in some ink? You can put that there, right? Put in some Trist. Put in Inks of Power, sure. And then throw in some ink, I suppose? Yeah. The ink doesn't do a lot. Here's 16 rows. That's enough to show anything, right? Yeah. I don't understand what the... Like, you would think you'd be able to write something at this point, but no. Maybe I should make a stintling. Anyway, it's time. Oh, it's time to look at something new, right? We looked at the donkeys. We looked at everything there. Didn't learn a lot. Let's look at the. What is it? Astrolabe? No. Orrery? No. Okay, what do we got here? this one reads, the base is marked with the wave and bell of the prescribed city. Yes. Let's not go to Ys, right? That's just a no. Anyway, the underground's almost done. 3 rooms left. I have 10 shillings on me. And a crown. So, absolutely perfect right there. Go and see who's around. Now, I once again level up Inks of Power, right? And we're going to see what happens when we get something all the way up to level 9. Hopefully it's like they throw a little party for you, but I kind of think they're not going to do that, because getting things up this high seems utterly ridiculous. It's like, why are you doing this? Why are you even here? Why did this seem like a good idea to you? Stop. Stop. Please stop. Alright, so this is health, right? Good. Then this one, and this is 3. 3. No. Yeah, actually. There is 4. Oh, I gotta read the cold scrap. Right there. Right here. This is 5. Right. And over here. Yeah. This will be 6. And don't forget to use this. Alright, that's 6. And don't get lost. And right here is 7. And then 8 is like one of the other ones. Metal? No. Vet? Yeah. And 8 is one of the like the enduring memory, I think. Enduring reflection. Great. It's raining. It's not what I want. Why did I just get a double poof? Little season change or something? Alright, so apparently needed. The occult scrap is just so useful. It's an omen. Poet? Good. Now let's do the thing, right? Look at this. My screen can barely hold it. Bing, 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 bing. And the lesson and the effort. No, this has to be the FET. Oh, I said we'd look ahead. Poet. Yeah, just not rows. Start. Giant window. Oh, it doesn't even fit. It doesn't fit right. It overlaps on the UI. No one is supposed to be here. No one is supposed to be here. What are you doing? Stop. Go away. End the game. What's wrong with you? Anyway, poet. Moth, sky, and winter. Not useful. Not useful. Moth and winter, huh? Alright. Which is easier? Probably winter, right? Moth or winter? Neither, moth has a tool. Yeah, moth is probably easier. Alright. So I can just give him skin shuck mead. That's what it's for. Yeah, it's just exactly what it's for. Here, drink this and you won't think very hard about what comes next. Its power aspects have also increased. It's like Can't you do better than that? 10 rows, 9 scale. Huh, there's always more to learn. But it's time for me to stop, to rest after my climb and enjoy the view. This is as high as the skill goes, for now. Like, what's it mean? It's time. Like, what'll happen if I do this? It gives me space for this. Will it just not, will refuse to start? I should do this tomorrow to see what happens. But right now I want enduring memory. That's 10 rows and a memory. So, alright, we can do this. As we might have some rows over there. Oh, I don't even need it because, well, no I do. Alright, here, drink this. Drink this thing. Not that, not that, this. Yeah, that'll get you where you need to go. And then up. And go see the condignator. What else is there to do right now? Oh, get the enduring reflection. Pop. And we're gonna go right here, right? No, right here, right? No, we'll go over to the rosy desk. Right there. Then we'll get you with my massive skill. You. Oh, I can't make an enduring reflection here? That's tragic. I have to go all the way down to sand stories? No, not even that. What is it? 10 rows in our memory. Founding peril. Enduring reflection right there. I need 10 rows. Huh. Well, for one thing, I don't have any FET, so let's just wait until tomorrow, right? We'll get the Newman back. We'll use the Newman instead. Because I'm gonna try and see if I can level. Well, I don't have a skill to level it up. I have to read more. So tomorrow's a reading day. That's utterly frustrating. Alright, done. Time to examine some things. What do you do? Look through it with Faust. Bing. Faint dents on the obverse suggest someone has taken out their impatience on this thing. And we'll look at this chair. I don't know if we've seen this chair before, right? Meanwhile, over here, we have the condignator. The terrible heart of the governor's terrible projects. When a prisoner resisted all other interventions, callers would bring them here to test and refine their worth. His successes might be transferred to Zurich or turned over to the Legion du Soil, to earn their humanity, or even, at least once, released. But his successes were not numerous. Here, at last, is where the fire began and where it ended. When the power below the prison was released, it came here to interview callers. Perhaps it intended to put him in his own device, but it seems there was not nearly enough left of him for that. Yeah. I've never used this machine for anything. It's a Scholepsky trainer, so that's, nice. Fuel. I can condignate an animal. They probably won't like that. Probably can do something, right? Look at this. That's not a happy sign right there. And the fact that the heart is right there, An interview laboratory. Alright, well, in happier times. We're looking at a chair. It's a nice chair. Bing. Okay, here's the old lost music, which I got because it transfers over till tomorrow. Sometimes the seat of Secretary Enigmatic of the Curia, whose responsibilities and even identity were not widely discussed, might conceivably have been one called CC. Not BCC. A star-strewn chair. Take a look at you. Right there. The pattern was reputedly preferred by Baron Thomas. Oh, that's good to know. Ah, fresh towels. I know I'm going to find all sorts of wacky stuff. I can use this to ensure a good night's sleep. If you have no beverages available to cure maladies, this will do, though it won't. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Oh, good. Look at this candle. Light the candle, stare at the candle. What have I learned? Oh, no flavor text? Just a memory of salt? That's weird. Is there anything more to look at here? Papers? As above, so below. Maybe I'll do that next. But right now, we have to do the whole thing, where we try to open up the entire house. Almost there. Almost there. Now we have to go get an enduring reflection, right? That's just kinda who we are. That old music, some fat. I think it has to be not strings and song. What? No. Sky stories, right? Enduring reflection. What happens if I put Maricat in here? Just a scout. No, it doesn't say. I have to look and see what the enduring reflection the flavor text is for it. So I should read. I should see who shows up and then read. Foggy day. Weird, it gives me all this stuff. There's always more to learn, but it's time for me to stop. Just stop. Surrealist painter. Can you do the things I need to do? Moth, Grail, and Rose. Nope. Nope. I need the Nun or the Fugitive. Yeah. Alright, so no room today. We're going to read this instead, which I can just crush, utterly crush with the inks of power. It's like, put this book here, put the inks of power there, put the last of my fat there, and just read. Read the heck out of it. We should also read another book, right? This is where I've just chucked. I should probably not put them here. I'll get confused with the diseased books. I'll put them down in the vault. I should read some more books, right? These should come down here. I will read. Grand Passage of the House. I don't have a knock Newman, though. That might be hard. It's my biggest knock skill. It's not very big at all, I see. Yeah, it's 5, and then 9. I could probably do it, but it's tough. I don't have any moth either, eh? Which is, again, kind of tough. So let's avoid the topics. Heart. I could probably do heart, right? I will strive to read this heart book with this Newman. I'll read it with some health. And it's in Sabzi. 2-book day. And then we will start spending lessons tomorrow. Okay. Good. Right there is the... I didn't read it again. I go too fast. I will have to look into it next time. But again, I just go too fast. Back into balance. Let's read this heart book. With back into balance, my chore, which isn't especially high. My biggest heart skill. Drums and dances. 14. Gets us to 16. And never made a savage hymn, have I? I have to get deep mandag. Eh? This isn't enough, but I strongly suspect I won't have a problem. Especially if I go get a storm to help me. Because I have my other fet to put in, right? Or my other chore. Unless I used it. Nope, I had. Alright, everything's fine. Ish. Alright, gotta watch it though. Thing. We'll watch it. Alright, what we got? Put a thing in and oh wait, the soul's up. There we go. Now we got it. Then over here we have read the Red Book of Brittany. A volume of ink lore gifted to St. Brandon's by Brian of Brittany, who was made Earl of Cornwall after the Norman conquest. The red flower lies heavy, but the roots of the watchman's tree are constant. The red flower is described as the temptation of suffering, but its suffering can apparently be allayed when the copper fruit is enspelled with nectar aspect, alongside herbs and infusion. Varying to the same approach with inks of power can gentle lethe into a great ink. The copper fruit. Is that pears? But this is gentle lethe into a great ink. Varying to the same approach with inks of power. Inks of power plus lethe plus a whole bunch of nectar can make a great ink. Whereas inks of power, it isn't nectary. That's tough. How am I going to do that? So we've got health. In a place where we can add in a couple memories that are nectary, right? So that's St. Trentrito. So it's going to be lethe here, big health. Do I have a nectary buddy? Nectar buddy? And not you. You stay where you are. I feel like I should probably try to do this, right? Where is the nectar, Newman? Prove to myself it can be done. Try to sponge that ghost. Alright, so here we go. We'll get the nectar Newman up. Deep Mandak. Where is you? Oh, you're still being used. That's sad. A memory of storm, which is unnecessary. Alright, we have read this book. We've read the Book of the Extinguished Heart. In the days of the Shadowless Kings, Ennis Lazuli was executed for prophesying the division of the sun. If any of his captors grew long, they probably feel rather abashed now. The Zali indicates that the sun will be divided in the Mallory by the forge of days, armed with the love in her heart. Love will not be the cause of the sun's death, but rather envy. Envy will not be the cause of the sun's death, but rather thirst. Thirst will not be the cause of the sun's death, but curiosity. Curiosity should not be its end, rather it will be love. Bittersweet certainty. Is that a new one? I don't think so. Regret, hindsight. This is new, isn't it? Bittersweet certainty. Huh. Eventually, the sun in rags always brings its beautiful ending. Winter and lantern. You definitely should be kept somewhere. So this one is getting demoted. This pattern right here is going to get thrown in the basement. Bittersweet certainty. 2 winter, 1 lantern. Check. You go on that shelf. Good. We've got a whole bunch of lessons now. I was worried too. Look how not worried I should have been. Here, read this newspaper. Now, you gotta get thrown in the basement with basement books. And we have to appreciate some art in a second here. Okay, good. Did I ever get that Newman? Alright, tomorrow morning we explore something. Appreciate this painting. A handwritten slip of paper reads Abbess Melanthe. 1100? Question mark? Melanthe's work was sometimes reckoned too radiant for the eye. Oh, let's look at the big chair. Comfy chair. Tell me about the comfy chair. Kitty Mazarine, the story goes, napped in an armchair and dreamt of mirrors. She woke to find herself humming an unknown melody. The melody became her fuguing tune, 30 birds. If this really is that armchair, it's a little bit of history. There's that fugging tune, which would be something quite different, I'm afraid. Alright, a new day, and we have 5 memories to discharge. Holy crap. We can manage, though. Okay, give me a fugitive or a nun. A fugitive or a nun, please. Meanwhile, we have to level. So Inks of Power is exactly where it needs to be. Because it cannot level anymore. It's as high as the skill goes, for now. Where is something uncommitted? Drums and dances? Are you committed? You finally got on the tree, eh? Look. Suppose it doesn't matter exactly. But we're at quenchings and quellings. Oh, quenchings and quellings. So we're leveling you probably 3 times, huh? Winter and heart. So give me 3 winter, 3 heart memories. Alright, there's 1. To be studied with Trist. Save all whist. Use everything else. This is heart. This should be rather easy to do, eh? This is heart. Okay, so that is 3. Let's see if we can go for 4. Unfortunate. It's winter. Alright, here we got 5. 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Don't get ahead of yourself. 4. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fortunately, I need a language for this. And then one more after this, right? We can go for the legendary double level. I need one of you, right? Give me heart or winter. There's only one of those, right? Okay. And remember to put in the language. Because if you don't, you will end up looking like a fool. Sexy. Good. Alright. So there is consuming 2 lessons. Let's see who shows up. Storm. That's actually useful in the day. So if I mess up on a lesson, I have a fallback plan. Hop. 8 things at once. Consult the engineer. I don't think you're actually useful. Good. Alright, so quenchings and quellings. And you, and you, and you. And quenchings and quellings. And my whist. Go. Now. Oh, there's extra books. Never notices you. That is unfortunate. Go. I'm gonna have to catalog these terrible things. The last one bit me. It actually bit me. Can you believe that? Okay. And some whist, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Glorious. There might be time to do another one today, but I don't think there is enough skill left in the day. So we have to wait until tomorrow. Look how big it's gotten. Can you go on the tree in the 5th position? Let's see where we are. Right there. Oh, it can go on the tree. Hushery. I feel like I should level it up one more time since I have it by name. It's Hushery and Preservation. Preservation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be its home. Roots of Memory. Can I do anything with this? Alright. Well, this is going to be it for today. That is just fine. Catalog some books. I have In the Mallory, an absolutely trivial lantern book. How is it I can find this so late? Okay. So that's good, right? Over there. Absolutely. Oh, it's an evil book. It didn't infect my chore. You go in the quarantine shelf. My goal is to read all of the books. To read every book. It's gonna take a long time to get there. Many, many play sessions. After that, when I'm finally done with everything, I'm gonna go read the wiki. Oh, I should be examining objects. Well, read the wiki and see if there's anything I'm missing. And then finally choose a way to end this playthrough. And then I'll be done with this game. I will have to say I've enjoyed myself. I like these games. Just puzzles. Good, intricate, occult-themed puzzles. Meanwhile, we are leveling up quenchings and quellings, right? That's our main business. We need 5 heart and winter memories. Not hard. No. There's one right there. Pop. I hate hearing things poof. You know? You always hear it out of the corner of your ear. Something somewhere poofed. Why? Why? Drives me mad, it does. Alright, so that is 3 of 5. So just get a couple winter books, right? That's all this is going to take. And then right there. I wish there was a way to make this faster. Because it really is just the same thing over and over again. No. Great. I should banish this because of the language issues. I grab it too often. Our weather is fog. Fog is not useful to us at the exact moment. But it tends to be fairly useful overall. Winter, nothing more. You are in Fusing. You are getting pitched into the basement. Because you are a danger of inconveniencing me. I can use that, right? For his moth aspect. And inconveniencing me is surely the greatest sin any skill can deliver. And you have to be whisked. Yeah, exactly right. Then we try to see what we can do with the Inks of Power next time. So we got Moth, and we've got Sky and Winter. And that's no. That's again no. Alright, that's fine. So now we figure out what we're doing with the Inks of Power, eh? Because obviously the Inks of Power might be just a little fully leveled. Bop. Quenchings and Quellings to level 6. Which means, let's see if we can throw you on the tree. I think we can, right? Preservation? Right there. Excellent. You are on the tree. Good. Actually, let's take a little look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still space in the 5th rank. I'm just getting all excited and moving into the 6th and then, 9th. So maybe I should stop being so excited all the time. Alright, Links of Power. Who is not on the tree? Aside from the obvious, right? It's going to be a long time until Inks of Power is on the tree. Hill and Hollow? Not on the tree. And we can level it. Alright, so that's, and we've got a free, do we have a free level here? Oh, I'm not using any of those. Alright, so we need 4 in total of Moon and Scale. We can do this. We can do this very easily. So 4, and don't go out of my health. So that's 1. This is 2. 2. Okay. Heart and scale. No, moon and scale. And then this one right here, contradiction. Alright, there we go. We'll level this up 2 times. And tomorrow is reading day again. Oh, we have to look at objects, don't we? Here. Beep. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. And then we have to find, where are we at? Hill and hollow. And we have to give that there, and that there, and that there, and that there. Go. Tick up. Pop. And then that there, and that there, and that there, and that there, and that. No? That? More health. Excellent. And then that will go to level 4, which is of no interest to me. Tomorrow is reading day. Wonderful. It's time to examine some items, right? Tried the chair. This is unexaminable, eh? There doesn't appear to be anything in here that I could examine the tapestry. Maybe I should have done this a long time ago. Bing! The tapestry ripples very slowly, even in still air. Candle flames bend to it. The foundation of the sun. Long ago in this country, one did not build a church without first sacrificing a white bull to the sun in rags. Solomon Husher brought this tapestry with him from, well, wherever it was that Solomon came from. We still don't know what the 4th librarian's name is. Huh. Whispering sand, Naveen parchment. Can we consider this? Won't consume it. Let's see what Naveen parchment says. That's the last thing we do today. What animal gave its skin to make this parchment? Something colorless as glass and snow. Something bleached and wrung and purer than silence. Okay. That's nice. Chalice candle. It's just a candle. Kind of underused, eh? Well, it's time for a new day. There's nothing here. Nothing in here. Who is that? Brian? Of course it's Brian. Earl Brian. Whose field ends the game. Shouldn't it be Numa pretty soon here? I feel like it's been a very long time since we've seen a Numa. And right there, hopefully someone useful shows up today. But if not, it doesn't matter. Just read this lantern book, right? We want to read 3 books today. So we have the trivial lantern book right here. Just bringing books down as I can. Try to read a 16 moth book, 16 moon book. I probably shouldn't try it, right? 10, and then 5, and 3, and then 1, and then I could do it. Alright, that'll be our hard book today. We'll go get a Newman for it. Here we have Aunt Mopsy's book, The Grail. Alright, so we need the Moon Newman. New, I know. Right here, right there. You have to remember to put in Ramsun, because apparently, alright, great, Deep Mendaic. Just can't read unless explicitly told. Oh, health needs to level, huh? You know, level onto there, level onto there. That would be nice, actually. I should do that probably tomorrow. Anyway, lantern book. Just read, right? Literally, just read with anything that has any lantern associated with it. Right there. Utterly crushing that book. And right here, your Grail. Grail desk is over here. Not that it really matters for a book of this difficulty. And Grail. Kind of weak in Grail. I mean, weak is a relative term, but still. I should try to pay attention to that at some point. See, two things happen there. Ah, there we go, a visitor. Hopefully they can teach me Aracapian, though I suspect I have to wait for Numa for that. Surrealist Painter is not of any interest to me. Which is a shame. That's okay. We can wait one more day. One more day. Moon Desk. Right here. Right here. Yeah. And this is not the easiest, right? Oh. I have to put in my big tryst. Then moon. Edicts Marshall. And we need to read Fucine, right? Is that a little more moon? You any moon? You are not. And I have to read with this Newman. Now I'm at 14, which is not enough. 15. So I just have to go and get a nice moon memory, which one can do over here at any time. And we get to address our guest immediately, right? Because we don't have Mr. Peter Agagas. Agdistis. Musician, museum, mystic, impresario. Agdistis was a dancer once. I've talked to you before. Taught me Fucine, didn't you? He wants to hear about this, just like everybody. Alright, Peter. Apollo and Marius. The score had thought to have been lost. I am pleased to say I played a small part in his recovery. It is rather old. I have been asked to arrange it to suit contemporary expectations. You want a little sky, huh? Corso improved his knowledge of stains, hopefully enough to identify the Savor Arts book he hoped to acquire in Paris. After visiting Hush House, Magister Hocobald believed he had determined the most suitable gifts for the performers. He almost thanked me for it. MCO Lee was reassured that the opera might present a lesser oneric hazard than she feared, but was resolved to still talk to our cousins of the duties in Paris. And my friend here, I knew that I would not regret coming here, and not only for the knowledge you have shared, I could grow to love this place, librarian, even at its grayest. Perhaps I am coming to understand why you set aside the world and made Brandkrug your home. It's a friggin' palace, and I got all to myself. I have so many chairs to sit in. I can sit in any one of these chairs. I got my own bells. I got my own bells here. I don't really feel like I've given up the world at all. I feel like everything that's good in the world is actually right here. And it's all you people that are crazy out there. Alright, so all this is not really interesting, unfortunately. All these things don't really do a lot. I don't have stuff to consider here. Consider the hurricane lamp. Alright, let's see what's going on there. There's gotta be stuff to find. Were you a librarian? Were you a librarian, Abbot Thomas? Because I have a bust that needs to be put somewhere. Unimpeachably sturdy. Good. Look at these busts. Alright, we have to try you. We'll try you first. We'll go all the people from one side to another. Here we have Saint Melanchthon. And pop, pop, pop. Many things. Alright, he's happy. He gave me a Splintria. Peter Agatis came to the house seeking my help. Let's see the affair. Mr. Agatis helped arrange the score for Paula and Marias. Well, we have another. We can buy any book we want now, eh? Here we have Saint Melanchthon, visionary, philosopher, alchemist, most revered and most heterodox of the Isle's abbesses. Inscription in Latin reads, "The cross died not, but passed within." Closer inspection, this is a reliquary bust, which is to say, if I cracked it open, I could receive Saint Melanchthon's actual skull. That would be uncouth. I wonder if there's something I can do with that. Down the Malachites. There's gotta be something you can do with that, eh? Abbot Thomas, you're up next. There's gotta be something with all this. Anywho, we still don't have the fourth librarian right here. First librarian. First librarian was known. It's Ambrose Westcott. And I still don't have his bust. There's the fourth librarian. Who died not, but passed within. Is that you? Cross died not, but passed within. I mean, you go there, I guess? I have no confirmation of that. Who died not, but passed within? Well, she passed within this bust. It's a reliquary bust. She didn't die. She's right there. I suppose. I suppose. I guess I have to read up more on Saint Melanchthon. But it doesn't work because the third librarian, Kitty Mazarine, was long after Saint Melanchthon. Anyway, the snare of the tree, collective proverbs of Aunt Mopsy. Once in the wood, we call a visit. Twice in the wood, we call a journey. Thrice, we call coming home. Every timber has its knots, the straight and crooked both. Every weave is more absence than thread. You can't keep nowhere out any more than you keep somewhere in. When the cuckoo learns the nightingale's song, our sleep is sleeper than honey. Okay. Applebright euphemies. Where was the... It didn't give me any memory. It must overlap with this over here. Confounding parable. I should probably read it again to make certain. I'm almost sure of that, or else it overlaps with foresight. In the Mallory, a lively account of the creation of each jewel at the world's beginning. Lively, yes, but almost entirely nonsense. Pearl, the tears of the forgotten moon, caught by the lion-smith in his net. Ruby, the blood of the first bird, stung by the lion-smith's hammer. The author is either terribly misinformed of the nature of the hours, or, one begins to suspect, intentionally throwing up a smokescreen to confuse seekers of the invisible arts. There are some useful crumbs of fact to be picked out of the daft and gaping cracks. Good to know. Anberry and Lapidary. Alright, this one is cast down. This one gets reread. just to figure out what it actually does. Come, Aunt Mopsy. Another dance. Meanwhile, we should examine another skull, right? Oh. Oh. I was not paying attention. I need another moon memory, which I have right there. Wow. I almost dropped that. That would have sucked. Okay. Alright. It's okay though. I saved it. Nix a bollocks. A grim treaty on those feasts that occur, those feasts that are not to be witnessed. The Alukites, who feasted on their children and became monsters. The dragonkinds among the Carapace Cross, who feasted on our flesh and became monsters. The Calavites, who drank of Echidna's bounty and became monsters. Marionette, the Legian, so young, so hungry. All her children cannot slake her thirst. When Moth rose, another held the flaying key, but at Grail's bidding did Marionette consume that she. Marionette's the creepy one. They're all a little off, you know. But Marionette is something different. Alright, so we have read our books. Here we have our busts. Abbot Thomas. Thomas was one of the first abbots here at the beginning of the Solar Gothic period. This bust is much more recent, 19th century bronze. The Abbey Chronicles record how Viking mercenaries were quartered at the abbey. One of their number, Toke, attempted to loot the church, and his eyes are pecked out by thorn-beaked crows. He repented and became a sworn brother of the abbey under the name of Thomas. He rose in time to be abbot. That was not the end of his story. Alright, so what about you? Abbot Geoffrey. What more can we learn of Abbot Geoffrey? I heard something poof. Oh, this opened up. Confounding parable, as I thought. It was already out. So, into the crypt you go. Meanwhile, Abbot Geoffrey. It was Abbot Geoffrey who gave Natan of Regensburg sanctuary here and decreed building of the Barber's Tower where Natan and his family could dwell. In 15th century England, only a determined and well-respected abbot could have been persuaded the brothers to shelter a Jewish physician. The bust is carved from hazelwood. The night before Natan's arrival on the Isle, Abbot Geoffrey recorded a certain prophetic dream, and there is an old tradition in this country concerning the prophetic virtues of hazel. Perhaps none of these things are related. Now we read The Unknown Person. We should have a crafting day soon. Sister, priestess, oracle, queen, very old image from the Dawn period with a simple inscription. Before the Suppression Bureau, before the Curia of the Isle, before the DeWolfs, before the church, the Sisters of the Knot were here. Almost 100 generations have lived and died since this thing was shaped. Here we have Lady de Breos. And we have Lady Rowena. We have a lot of minor art. Sometimes known affectionately as the First Eva, Lady de Breos never visited the Isle, but it was her generous endowment that allowed the abbey to thrive and grow in the 13th century. Why did Eva de Breos, widow of a marcher lord from much further north, take such an interest in St. Brandon's? There are stories about how they were witches, and she used them to get rid of her cruel husband. A equally cruel method. Lady Rowena, protectress of Hush House. A Henry Moore piece, perhaps a genuine one. Moore did speak, very cautiously, of an encounter with a pale commission. There's nothing more. I have to look at all these pictures, right? Alright. Once again, we haul ourselves to the bar. Once again, try to see who can be hired. Once again, we haul ourselves to the house. And we have 6 lessons to spend. Now, let's see who is not on the tree. Hill and Hollow looks like you're next. Scale and Moon. So Moon and Scale right here. So we need 4 Scale and Moon skills. That can be easily done, yes? Easily, if repetitively done. Here, take that. And this is also Moon. And I don't think this is going to go any higher, right? And then Scale and Moon. Right there, put you there. And right there. Put you Faust. That will ensure that level. Can we do something else? Should we double up? I think that's probably a good idea, right? Because now we're in the realm of gone way down the tree. I have to go all the way to level 1s for what's next, right? Looks like it. Double clicking on this should sort my skills in order to, from top to bottom, based on what is and what isn't. Alright, you're on the tree, you are on the tree, you are not on the tree. So this is another scale memory, right? Just get one more. Scale or sky. You can get a dedicated sky memory, right? Like this one right here. And then 2 more scale or sky. We just got you. Just got you. Nope. I guess these 2, right? One right there. And one right there. We will have 3 lessons spent today, which is a very good day. There we go. Alright, all queued up. We'll see who shows up. Snow. Helpful. And pop. 8. Consulting engineer is useless to me. Oh my god, why are you popping in the way? Alright, so now we have to get Hill and Hollow and you. This is Moon and Scale. So you're scaly, you don't apply. Why do I have so few memories? I should have a lot more than that, right? Huh. No, really. Where did my memories go? And then these 3 go together. I guess I have everything, right? Or maybe I don't. We'll find out. Where's my other whist? Really? Alright, have some health then. Good. So, consulting engineer, not who I need. Now we just wait for things to tick down. Okay, you probably go on this on the tree. Now I have to go get fur and feathers, right? Fur and feathers, where are you? Yeah. And then you go there. And then yeah, you go there. This is wolf stories. And then we gotta do this, and we're gonna do it again, right? Good. And then fur and feathers, and then you, and then you, and then you, and then wolf stories. Good. 3, and then we can put our level 5 skill, Hill and Hollow, on the tree, right? In a 5 position. Bird song, right? Yeah. Nice. Additional chore. Okay, and now we go and look at items. This chair isn't real. I already looked at the staff. We'll look at leaves in the wind next. Okay. Nice. And leaves in the wind. A rather boring painting. Oh, they put up Christmas lights. That's nice. In the foreground, an odd curl of shadow might just be a hand reaching from a crevice in a yew trunk. Okay. Investigate. The boy prays. Pulp. There's no sign of a boy in this distorted, menacing image, and no one seems to be praying. In the darkness gathering at the back, a crowd of eyes might suggest a pack of hounds. Crowcross sands at high tide. Pop. Barely visible at the pane's edge, there are floating timbers that suggest a wrecked fishing boat. Isn't this just a happy room? Oh, not sure I want to destroy that. Alright, think about this chair really hard. Alright, shadows shift, sun bars follow. I've seen this before, right? When I was doing this less systematically, I guess. Inlaid with green stained bone. Alright. Into the infirmary. I can investigate the Mommet, right? The precious dolly. As per our custom, hope that either the nun or the fugitive shows up. Meanwhile, have to make plans. And always, our plans start with one thing: flashing. This is not the game for epileptics. Sky and... oh, they're both applicable. So we gotta get this one to level 5. So Sky and Scale memories. It's a dragon thing. Alright. It's 1. Right now I need 7, right? Done in 2 waves. So first 3, then 4. That's 1. And this is 1. That's enough for right now, right? Good. So many moves. Alright. We'll do wave 1. Oh, we have an auction. What do we got? The Jeremiah. Yes, buy that. Buy that thing. Buy more books. I should see what I should do with Anvarian Lapidary, right? Just gonna go to level 5, and then... well, leave it. It might have to go to level 6. And... pop. Here we have a nun. Alright, finally, something to do. Get that, get that, get that. And now we have to go for feathers. And you, and you, and you. Oh, snow does go in. Nice. Anvarian Lapidary. And health. Spare my health. Alright. So, now the nun. The nun needs to get up to 14 knock or 13 knock. And I should give her whatever she needs to get there. Okay, good. Give her my high shapt. It is very important to pronounce this correctly when speaking of nuns. So it's 8. She's at 8. And do I have any more of the big tonic? Right there. And that's 14. There's no reason not to give this to her, right? I feel like there should be something to do here. However, I can't do this. Like, I want to use this in Rites of the Horned Axe, but it doesn't go. And the sister doesn't go there either. Ah, well. Anyway, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 memories of sky and scale. So that's 1. And it's 1. This is 2. Come on, dude. 2. 3. And 4 down here, right? Sky or scale, right there. Oh, come on now. There. Done. Good and good. Furry feathers, leveled up. Yes, give her the big drink, right? Why not? It's there to be used. I can make more. And she will be ready to do her business after that. And click. She is ready. 14 knock, right? The weird room that is so hard to unlock. Alright. And you. And you. And you. And you. And now, furs and feathers. Right there. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And then you. And hopefully we can put down the tree. If not, I have a solution for that situation. Good. Let's see. Furs and feathers. Oh, we can go straight on Nyctodromy. Good. That's Nyctodromy, huh? Good enough, right? And very Fet life, so I'm very happy to see you. I should probably level up that Fet. Yes, I do know exactly what I'm saying. Fet. Alright, here we go. Nyctodromy trainer. So let's go take it to the mirrors. And furs and feathers does not go. This is oromachistry, illumination, ithistry, nyctodromy, and then my fet. Yes. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Oh, right there. Exactly. Nice. Even though more rows is the last thing I need, just in general. Guess it's time to look at paintings. Oh look, a book. How horrible. It's in Fugitive. Where do I go to file a complaint against Fugitive? Alright, first. Here we go. Narthex. If you were a pilgrim to the Abbey of the White Crow, you'd purify yourself here. You wouldn't want to track profane Dumnonian mud or alien mar or Britannicum salt into the holy precincts, or unclean thoughts, especially not unclean thoughts. The priestesses here were a little more merciful in the hours they're served, but only a little. Alleglopis scented candle. Look at all this wonderful stuff. Candle, they generally burn brighter, but we generally burn longer. Is there anything here? There's a viper egg. I've already got a viper though. So it's just a weird non-room, which I don't understand. Ah well. Anyway. The Witch and Sister. The Witch and Sister unites what is at rest. She is sought at the water's edge, beneath the moon. She cannot be separated. She cannot be touched. She is coral, amber, pearl. Abbot Geoffrey recorded a prophetic dream. 2 women, one in violet, one in white, gathering seashells. Each gave him a shell. Each gave him different advice. Alright, well, ominous and not really informative. Pop. Oh, I gotta see. I'm not gonna spend this memory. Tomorrow's reading day. The Thunderskin, he cannot be stilled. A story is told of Hendrik, first Baron de Wolf, and a local cunning man, Red William. We've read that before. It's about how maybe he killed him, maybe he imprisoned him below. And then we find the hermit cell, and so we find the answer to that mystery. And here we have the velvet. The glory is a question, and the moth always answers yes. The velvet's answer is no, and that is always her answer. Velvet is the hour that keeps secrets, and this painting has no more secrets to share. And here's the Sister and Witch. Anything more in here? The Sister and Witch brings together that which cannot be apart. She is sought beneath the moon at the water's edge. She is pearl, amber, coral. She cannot be touched. She cannot be separated. Abbot Geoffrey recorded a prophetic dream. 2 women, one in violet, one in white, gathering seashells. The white-clad one, he wrote, handed him a shell and reminded him that one cannot keep what one cannot hold. Alright. Nice. I guess. Anywho, next day. We only have to do this one more time. I suppose I should have, well, I don't know. Hopefully we get the Nun again or the Fugitive. And you. Right there. And then we will be through with mortal money. What's this? Wow. I have raised my fet. Now I am even fettier. Yeah, last thing I need is more rows. Anyway, it's reading day, right? Reading day. 3 books, I think. We'll read the Jeremiad 1, since it threw itself into my hand. Those who do not... No, wait. They're both in Fugitive. Strangely enough, I can only read one at the time. Read this? Yeah. Even if it means getting a scale, Newman. Alright, scale, Newman, please. Thank you. Oh, don't forget the language, because if you hadn't noticed right there, I almost forgot the language. And then one more, right? The Black Book of Brittany. Yeah, we'll read you. Anyway, first, the Jeremiad, to be read here with my chore, my Fugitive, and then I will fling this book away as hard as I can. Quenchings and quellings, just nuke this book from orbit. Alright, over here, this is a moon book. So we gotta go over here, right? Over here, right? Yeah, moon book. And then my moony soul is Trist. It's not very much. I have little access to native moon. I should think about leveling this up a little more. Oh, I gotta get a memory. I do have to get a memory. That's unfortunate. So right there with metal. I haven't used you in a long time. Alright. Go. Snow. And we have the chessboard. Born of battles. The white queen and the black king are both scowling, but the black queen and the white king are grinning delightedly. Probably means something. Probably doesn't. Alright, so over here, check out the morgue, eh? Examine the morgue boots. Serpentine. Like, I've never used this for anything. On the death of the hour called the Seven Coils, the father of the mother. The first part of the poem describes the ambush of the Seven Coils by a warrior scarred all over by traitor gods, scarred even onto his eyes so that the sight of the great coils would not destroy him. The battle rages on until the Seven Coils drowns in its own blood, at which point the narrative turns mystical and elusive. A seven-titled goddess arises from the foam of its blood. She is an armored queen, a serpent daughter, a key, a healer, a murderess, an oracle, but her seventh title is not to be revealed. Yeah, sure. Memories of the Colonel are usually rather terrifying. Sometimes they involve worms. The Black Book of Brittany. A volume of inklore gifted to St. Brandon's by Brian of Brittany, who was made Earl of Cornwall after the Norman Conquest. The black flower lies heavy, but the roots of the watchman's tree run deep. They may not be hidden forever. The black flower, spoken as a doom or geas, can held at bay with the last ink of power, brewed from the pale mixture in presence of sufficient winter and the arts of containment. I made that right. That's Nillicant. Bittersweet certainty. Links of containment. Is this book in a language? It is not. So we'll actually go put you in the library, right here, next to Bittersweet certainty. Nice. Then this thing can get chucked because it's in Mandaic. It's like, you guys, you get shelled where I don't get to look at you. Meanwhile, what have I learned? The morgue boots. Purchased the second time that the morgue was ever used. Because the first time they didn't know. Oh, that chair. I missed the chairs. And the basket of towels. What's this? Basket of clean linen. Huh. I didn't investigate this stuff. There is much I missed, eh? I will do one more day, and then I am done. Alright. Creaking back cane generates the occasional spiteful splinter. Good to know. Look at this. Anything else? Alright. If I go swimming, I should take these. They'll be dry the next day. Maybe I'll go swimming and take these. Suitable companion for bathing. Maybe I'll go swimming right now. Let's go swimming. At night. Make sure you have dry towels ready. Afterwards, dry towels. 100 engines away and dry off afterwards. Huh. So that's what that's for. I mean, does it do anything, though? Bop. The waves raise me, the salt stings my eyes, the horizon awaits. Afterwards, the towels are clean and soft. Oh, so I get solace and salt out of this, and they're soaked. Soggy from noose, from now. Huh. Shouldn't I take them to Miss Killy? Doesn't she do stuff with stuff that's soaked? Oh wait, it's dry in the morning. Alright, hold on, let's get a soaked thing and see if I can take it to Miss Killy. I could have sworn there was something I could do with soaked stuff. Alright, anyway. All that is fun. But I have 7 whole lessons to digest. That will take some time, yes? Yes, it will. And I believe there is absolutely nothing to look at. And I have to go all the way down to the bottom. Which is okay. Maybe I'll spend 3 memories today. This is my last day of this session. Then tomorrow I will do more. As is tradition. So I guess this is Chandlery. So sky and lantern. There's some sky. So there's only one. Alright. Do I have... What's the weather? Let's find out the weather today. Oh wait, I have to go get a person, right? Hopefully the correct person shows up today. Thick storm. That's sky. Good enough, right? Alright, so glazery, right? Where'd you go? Glazery, lightsmithing. And this goes to some Faust. And I need a lesson. That's the apple of right euphonies, right? Great. Alright, so the others don't count, so we gotta keep going. Horns and ivories on the tree. Nectar and insects not on the tree. And it needs moon and nectar. So there's 2 moon right there. So inks of containment go into this. Go get 1 moon and then 2 more moon. So 3 memories here of the moon. Alright, there's first memory of the moon, second memory of the moon, and over here you will find another moon memory right there. Gotta use metal more. I don't use it at all nowadays. I feel like I could do more. Like, that's gonna bring up that, and now that's on the tree, that's on the tree. Am I running out of skills? Sacrolime, it's got moth. Alright, so I have to level this up twice. So I need moth and sky, which is a shame since many of the moon memories are also sky memories. So that's 1. This is another. I need another sky memory, probably you, right? I have to go all the way up here. Interesting. Alright, that should burn a bunch of memories, right? Kind of a non-serious sort of way. Hopefully we'll get someone interesting at the bar. Alright, good. And many pops. At the bar is no one I need. I mean, I might be able to... Alright, take that to Miss Killy, right? Where'd it go? Make it all the way to my inventory or something? Yeah, they're soaked. We go here to Miss Killy. Didn't one of these need soaked? There. Soaked. And me. Try something at the Sweet Bones. Let me try something if I don't buy beer. That's weird. I've never done this before. Maybe because it's not all that useful. That's always a possibility, right? Alright, what am I else doing? I'm down way at the bottom. Insects and nectars, right? And it needs moon and nectar, so a whole bunch of moon and some tryst, and not this, that. Okay. We're gonna level it again, right? Huh. It's just better again. Weird. Weird that this mechanic exists. You want... not you. You. What else do I want here? Contradiction, I guess. Yeah, throw it in. I guess I put the towels back, eh? A weird interaction. Weird in that I don't understand its purpose, and that bothers me. Okay. Like maybe swimming's a really important element early in the game, and I passed on it or didn't understand. My money is on did not understand. Okay. Level up again. Pop, pop, pop. And level up again. And pop and pop. Leaving me with 2 lessons left, which I will spend tomorrow. Right now, I have to investigate things. Well, wait. I'm going to investigate serpentine after this lesson is done. Right. Awesome. And then take a look at the serpentine. Now investigate that couch. Touch. What's in the couch? Please tell me someone dropped a penny in the couch. That would honestly make... Oh! Fraser Strathcoin. Fraser Strathcoin? You were a librarian. You would have to be the 4th librarian, right? By process of elimination. Did Christopher Iliopoli really have this stolen from a first-class waiting room? Did he really bribe a bishop to keep the matter quiet? Probably not, and probably not. Alright. You have to be the 4th librarian. Fraser Strathcone, the collector, formerly treasurer of the curie, and briefly, in the absence of other candidates, to his annoyance, 4th librarian. Fraser Strathcoin, 4th librarian, as per bust. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So this bust has to go on the shelf. Not there. Not there. Yeah, right there, right? No. Where? Where is the place for the... there we go. 4th librarian. I put that there. Alright. I don't think Saint Melanthe was actually involved with any of this. I'm pretty sure the Velvet isn't the 13th librarian. I made progress on the hallway of busts, which feels like it must be a puzzle, right? Anyway, you get to go back where you were. Is the niche end named for anything? No, it isn't. Alright. So who was the first librarian? Was Ambrose Westcott. Did he have another name, I guess? Well, Levinson's prefigures. Masterworks that have not been made yet. You have to look at all of these things, right? But you know, not today. I need to investigate the hemolymph and the sunburst labs. Oh. It's a Grail tool. I had never known that. It's been sitting on the desk the entire time, and I never knew this was a Grail tool. Huh. Alright. I have much to do. We are making progress against the pulpy fiends that hold us back. However, we still don't know Crack Track. We still don't know Ericapian. These aren't worth time. That's really easy. I should probably just take care of this, right? Just live there. We'll get that next time. But it's slowly coming down. Maybe I should shift tracks and start cleansing these books. Maybe these are the ones that are going to be really important. True History of Valentine de Wolfe. It's going to be a unhappy story right there. Ericapian. Where do I learn Ericapian? 18. In the mountains, as upon the plain, there may not be a path where none has passed. Well, we'll have to clean all these things up, eh? And read all these other books, elevate all these other skills, and we will do this all tomorrow. Alright. Day breaks. We didn't open up the last room. It's very sad. And I'm out. Alright, this wraps up this play session. I will play again later, and we will continue hacking our way through. Hopefully things will go faster once the house is completely opened. But for now, all done. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.